Welcome to the template stand. I'm Rayla. Design with me. We're going to work on an envelope merge for wedding and other types of envelopes that you want to print on. So this video is sped up just a little bit, so it's not super long yet. Hopefully it'll be easy to understand. So I open InDesign and I open Excel, and you'll see the spreadsheet, and you'll notice the yellow line that says the second name or spouse. That often I do not merge on for wedding envelopes, but I do use it for bridal showers and baby showers and other things. So I keep it there, also just so the family can have a spreadsheet with everyone's names on it. It makes it really easy for them to use in the future for thank you cards or other things. So I do leave that on there, and I'll go ahead and save it. And originally just have them change the name a little bit, and then we'll go back in a second. You'll notice that on the data merge, I try to select source and I just can't open it when it's an Excel spreadsheet. And so what I need to do is I need to go in and save as an actual CSV, comma separated values. So I will save the document that way, and then make sure, there might be some features missing, but it's okay. Just go ahead and save that. There's really no other options that I need. I don't need to password it usually. So there we go. Now, when I try to select it, there it is. So I can go ahead and click on that and click OK. And magically, all of the columns just show up. Mr. and Mrs., first name, second name. So what I'll do is I'll highlight what I want, and I'll put Mistress, Mrs., and then space, and then the first name, and then the last name. And again, I'll put a space in between each of those. And then if we want to add family, we can add that on there. And then we go down to the address, and then the city, state, and zip code. And you'll notice some people do put address, city, state, zip code all on the same line, but for me, I like to space it out because generally the address will come first and then the city, state, zip will go on the next line. But in case I need to finagle that a little, I have them in separate columns, and it makes it just easier for me. So go ahead, and once we've done that, we can actually create a merge document. And you can look at that. We have everything set up kind of the way that I want it. I will click OK, and it tells me there's no overset text, so that's great. I can now look at the pages. So here you can see, just from my sample spreadsheet, just very simply, it gives me lots and lots of pages because there's lots of lines on the spreadsheet. But basically I'll be able to see like, okay, this I want to take out, because I have that in the wrong column, of course. And then there's not family in that. And so I'll take that out as well. That one looks good, merged just the way I want it. And then here's like, okay, maybe I want to print a few extra envelopes. I can just take out that little comma. But there you have it. They just merge nice and perfectly for me. It makes it really, really easy. So we'll go ahead and I'll save that. And here I'm saving it just as the envelope size, and it's a sample. Okay, and now I want to print. So I will go, I have several printers, but my Canon Pro 9000, I'll just print pages 1 through 3 is what I want to print, and then I'll set up, make sure everything's set up the way that I want it to. I'll make sure the printer settings are just the way I want them. A lot of times I want to do quality and media and other photo paper generally for envelopes. And then I go ahead and I click print. And then ta-da! The envelope is printed. And what I love to do is just put something personal to the bride or to my client, whomever it may be. It could be flowers. If it's a graduation announcement, it could be the school logo or mascot or just something to make it special. So there you have that. And here I wanted to just quickly show you super speed. Often I scroll through, if I don't already have an announcement or an invitation set with fonts, I have thousands upon thousands of fonts, and I'll just kind of look at them and find a couple of them that I really like. Usually the the top will be a little bit bigger, sometimes a little more fancy if the client wants that. And then the actual address will be something just that's easy to read, but still I feel like looks good. And so that is what I often do when I just kind of space things out, and then I'll go through the merge, the beginning process that I showed you at the beginning of the video. So hopefully that's kind of helpful to see. It's just kind of fun to play around with all those different fonts. So I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.